Hi, everybody. My name is Tony, and this is Basic Knowledge. If you're just joining me, we're going to take a look at the new updates that the Pi Network has announced, and also we'll be looking at the possibilities of what the chart is talking about, the price. I know there's a whole lot of speculations going on, and we've been talking so much about what the Pi Network should be putting in front for pioneers to see and what the pioneers should expect. So if you are here and you have any questions, you can put them in the comment section. And do me a favor, if you have not subscribed to the channel, do me a favor to subscribe and also share the video and give it a thumbs up so that other people can find this. In this episode, we'll be looking at what the chart is talking about. Let me pull it up. We'll be looking at what the trading chart will be talking about. I'll give you some basic analysis of how you can look at the chart and make some profit from it. All right. So we're going to take a look at the ups and the downs of the chart, what to expect next. Where is the price moving to? The price of the Pi Network. Where is it moving to? Are we further dipping or are we further going up? All this we're going to unpack in this episode. I'll also talk about the the updates, what it means for pioneers, what are the positive things we're going to draw out from the latest updates. I'm going to take it straight from the website. I'm not going to give you any hype. I'm not going to give you any fluff. So we're going to take a look at it from a real perspective. So if you have questions, if you're worried, if you have any complaints about your Pi Network, just leave them in the comment section. I would attend to them. I need you guys to also understand something, that we're no longer in the era of expecting anything to happen. We're actually in the era of looking at Pi Network the way it is because it has launched. But let me not bust your bubble. Before I even start, let me put it out there that Pi Network, although the core team has announced that they've opened the network, but the truth is here. The truth is we are not fully decentralized. And because the Pi Network is not fully decentralized, that is why so many of the big exchanges are not listing Pi. This latest update of moving everything, the upgrade to the Linux, is one very interesting upgrade that is going to boost the ecosystem and probably bring all these other exchanges that we're looking for to come on board and list Pi. And once that happens, no hype. I'll tell you as it is, the price is going to go up. All right. There'll be more liquidity, there'll be more people trading, there'll be more people interested in it. And then use cases and also the dApps or the apps that are created, if they're made available and provided, then we're going to have more people, more interests, and more people, coming on board to say they want to use the Pi Network. So all this I'm going to unpack in this episode. So stay with me. The only way you can help me out is let me know where you're looking at me from. Let me know where you're viewing this program from. Put in your country. I see some questions. Somebody already has put a question. I'm going to attend to all that. I promise you, I'm going to attend to questions. I'm going to give it my best shot, and then I'm going to also analyze this chart and let you guys see exactly what to expect. All right. So before I go into the charts, let me take on this. Rakesh, he says, how much can I expect Pi price in 2028? Rakesh, the truth of the matter is, in 2028, it's still a long time from now, but in 2028, expect that the Pi price is going to be an interesting price. It's going to be something that everybody will be pleased about. But like I said, I'm not here to speculate or jump into figures or give you high hopes, but I'm going to tell you the truth. But for this to happen, there are things that needs to be in place. There are things that the core team needs to make sure that they're in place. And why I'm happy and why I'm going to be doing this live stream. I'm going to be doing this live stream twice a day so that we can cover all bases. One of the things that the Pi Network has done and I'm happy about is this new update, this new shift that they're trying to do. Is going to help out with exactly the question you just asked. It's going to help out once they're able to upgrade into Linux, and then they go ahead to provide all the things that are required of them. This is a step to fully decentralizing the ecosystem. So once they fully decentralize the ecosystem, trust me, everything will balance and the price will definitely push up. That is the simple truth. Another important update you guys have to know is Coinbase is indicating listing. There is a rumor, but officially, I mean, the whole indication just cites that Coinbase is going to list Pi. So when exactly I get that information, when I get the information of the exact date, I'm going to update you guys so that you know when Coinbase exactly lists Pi. But when that happens, obviously, we're going to see a shift in price. The momentum will change. So now, if you bear with me, I'm going to go straight to the chart and explain to you guys what I see on the chart and what you should be looking forward to. All right. So for us to be more clear, I think I'm going to pull out myself here. So let's go straight into the chart. As you can see, this chart right here, don't be confused. I know you're looking at this line here. Let me take it out so that you fully understand why it was there in the first place. All right. I'm going to explain all that. Don't worry. Now, I'm in the 4-hour time frame. The 4-hour time frame All right, sorry about that, guys. I got cut off from the chat, so I'm trying to pull it back up. Once I pull it back up, I'm going to put it back on the screen so that you see. If you can hear me, I need to, because I'm having some little technical difficulties. So if you can hear me clearly, I would love for you to, indicate that in the comment section so that I know you can hear me. Can you hear me? Just indicate in the comment section so that I can hear you. If you have questions pertaining to Pi Network, you have questions pertaining to KYC or whatever issues that you have, you can also drop them in the comment section so that we can look at it together. Latest update is in Linux Node
before the end of this broadcast. We're going to talk about all this. I will explain things that you should be expecting. Now, Rakesh says, somebody told me price stability coin in future price of 30,000 is real and is possible for what? Okay, Rakesh, like I said when I started this, I'm gonna say it again one more time. I'm not here to speculate or probably give you false hopes or anything. Cryptocurrency prices don't just jump up and become a certain value. For instance, oh, it just comes up and Pi Network becomes 30,000. So, Yawale, can you hear me clearly now? Can you hear me better?
Oyewale, can you hear me better? If you can hear me clearly, indicate, let me know. I'm trying to fix the little technical hitch that we have. My team is working on that, and while I'm talking to you guys, can you hear me clearly though? Okay, so Rakesh, this is what you need to understand. All right, cryptocurrencies don't just get up and get a value of that amount simply because of the hype or simply because of the mining state or whatever. All right, Pi Network is um, is as comparable to some other cryptocurrencies that are currently in the market, and they're not commanding such respect to such sort of amount. All right, so it doesn't mean that because Pi Network has geared up this much hype, this much community, that the price should go up that much. What actually contributes to any cryptocurrency, inclusive of Pi Network, to hit a certain value or a certain amount in price is not because of the coin's acceptability, but because of every other factors that make up the ecosystem. The first step in the right direction is the decentralization, which the update is taking care of right now. Okay. But saying that the Pi network is going to hit $30,000 because it's a stable coin. First of all, Pi network is not a stable coin. So I can clear that out with you right now. Pi network is not a stable coin. A stable coin is a coin that is pegged to the dollars. Pi network's value is not pegged to the dollars. All right. Pi network's value is not pegged to the dollar. So it's not a stable coin. Once you understand the differences, you'll be able to appreciate the value as well. Okay. Now, the next thing, like I said before, if Pi network could release the promises that Pi network has made to everyone, inclusive of the dApps that they have said they're going to create, the dApps that will be created, the apps that will be created and released for use, the use cases that have been promised in the white paper, the use cases that have been promised in all the documentations. If all that is available to the mainstream, if a um, you know the the code is open source, what does that mean? If they make the code open source, it means that other developers, so many other developers, can actually build upon the blockchain, making it useful. So when people build upon the blockchain, making it useful, what happens right there is the utility for that coin starts creating value.
So once you start creating value, demand rises, people start looking or demanding for the coin. And once they start looking and demanding for the coin, what happens again is the price goes up. So if I'm going to sit down here and tell you guys that the Pi network is going to hit $30,000, then I'm just deceiving you. All right, I'm just deceiving you. We're going to take it a step at a time. Currently, it's trading at 3.0.35. So we're going to look at the dynamics. Are we dipping further down, or is the Pi network going to go upwards? That is the first question we should answer. That's the first thing that we should be looking at. The current pressures, the current situation, what is going on right now? Is it favorable to make Pi network go up? Do you understand? Is it favorable? The announcements, is it gone at those days when Pi network or pioneers should be waiting for announcements every time? Oh, the announcement is coming. Once the announcement gets here, the price will jump up. All that is just fantasy. You get me? All that is fantasy. Right now, what we should be looking at is the real world situation. What is really going on? So we'll take a look at that. Once you know what is going on, you'll be able to understand what to expect. And once you know what to expect, then everything is fine. All right. As I think Rakesh has another question. Guys, if you have any question, you can actually drop it in the comment section. I'll try my best as much as possible to look into it, and I'll try my best to look into it. I'll try my best to look into it and see what we can do. So the team is working on putting back the system the way it is. So we're almost there. Give me a second. I'm trying to share my screen so you guys can see the trade. All right, so that's it. All right. All right, there you go. So
you guys can understand. We do not want a reduced demand. What we'll be asking for, or what we want, is demand for the product, right? Now, once we have demand for the product, the simple thing that happens is it becomes valuable, the price goes up. Hope you understand what I'm saying. The price goes up. So, how do we identify this? This is what we're going to look at shortly. So let me take us back to the chart. Right? Let me take us back to the chart. I'm gonna remove